2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's events. Today's coverage of the Kelly Classic is set to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, let's get right into it. Take us through the opening hole of this course.
Well, it's a really cool opening tee shot with the city views in the background. However, don't get lulled to sleep because you got to hit a good tee shot to avoid all four bunkers that dot this fairway, both right and left. Second shot slightly uphill to, again, a green that's well protected by bunkers both right and left. An opening par here is a fantastic score.
Let's get down to the action. That's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Looking at a par 5 here. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot on the second. That's tidy. Getting ready to play their third. Playing their fourth shot. Eight feet to the cup. Oh, so close. A bogey putt awaits. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Going with the 7.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. A bit long on that one. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Nice little par putt here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Currently at 2 over par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. That's not what they were looking for.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Just 10 feet to the cup here. This one has eyes for the hole. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. And here we are with the 3rd shot. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Now this one, this is important. This for par.
That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat-out choke.
Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. That's an awful error. Coming off a streak of 3 bogeys.
Uh-oh, this one's headed for the rough.
Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
And he's down there. You got a read?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
How frustrating. Maybe you can chip it back close and limit the damage. 11 feet to the cup. And that's going to come up short.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. That gets the job done. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the 5-wood. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
That's disappointing.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. This next one from the beach. Could roll into the rough on this one. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Good shot there, Beamer. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Was that a rush of blood? And down it goes. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Nicely done. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
All right, you'll make it the next time. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Oh, what a great stroke. Par putt coming up here. Currently at +8 for the event. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. Quality shot, that one. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. And gets that putt of distance to go. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet. This putt to try and save their par.
That was a gallant attempt. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And that goes down for a bogey. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Let's begin the 14th. Where will this one end up? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Lovely effort, that. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
This putt for par here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Now that's heading further left than they wanted, I think. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. This putt is about 8 feet. Oh, just missed. This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. Sitting at 11 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet. This is what they have left for par here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole. Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. Well struck. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Time now for the 4th shot. Well, you can reach for the putter because that one's on the surface. Setting up here with a very long putt. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. And this one is for bogey.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And that'll bring an end to today's proceedings. Well, Rich, it's fair to say that this player didn't quite have their best stuff this week.
Hard to see anything positive they took away from this tournament, Luke. It was just a treacherous performance all around.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy.